you. And I think I was making a joke about the spring or the summer plaid. So I felt the need to do a lot more ice cream. Can you show the digital template again? Oh, wait, let me pause this. Wait, can you show the digital template again? Want to purchase? I will show you everything again. That was the money paper. If you guys are new to my Etsy shop, first of all, use code TikTok when you check out. It's a discount. But second of all, you want to use the search bar. So for example, if you want that money digital paper, you're going to type the word money in and you will see my money digital paper and then a couple of other options that use the word money. So make sure to use the search bar. It's your best friend. I will always give a keyword, especially on YouTube. I notice I'm trying to like give a keyword about whatever pack I'm using so that if you guys want to find it, it's there. Oh my God, that stinks. The code is TikTok, like TikTok, the app we're on. So this is page 1 of Ice Cream Everything. We have, I think, my favorite stickers similar to my taco trucks. I did like little Monday through Sunday days of the week. We have June, July, August popsicles. We have popsicle date dots. We have popsicle labels. We have freezers. How cute are the freezers? We have daily plan stickers. We have banners. We have budget stickers. We have, this is the Neapolitan ice cream theme, the chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. So I did chocolate, vanilla, strawberry date dots with fudgy pop days of the week, ice cream sandwich days of the week. These ice cream scoops, these 3 ice cream scoops, I thought would be cute for everything. Morning, afternoon, evening, breakfast, lunch, dinner, lists. You can use the rounded labels on these. I think they'll be very cute. Oh, Hannah, we miss you. Then we have our sprinkle sticky notes. We have our ice cream sandwiches. We have our straws. We have ice cream scoop bills. I know this pack is really cute. Appointments, bill due, reminders. All of those are cute for your budget planner, your regular planner. We have more popsicles down here. We have ice cream scoops. I thought that the ice cream scoops would be really, I'll show you how I'm going to use those. We have budget planner signs. I did a couple this month. This is separate, by the way. And then daily. So I did daily plans this month and then budget planner. And then I did a bunch of ice cream paper, okay? So the paper in this pack, a lot of my packs, I'll do stickers with matching paper. And so the paper is to be used with the stickers, okay? I'm at work dispatching. I'm addicted to your lives. Oh my God, what are you dispatching? Like emergencies or trucks? You guys, I never finish an iced coffee and I finished it. Woo! I am like, someone hold me back. So this is all the ice cream paper. I think my favorite's going to be the cone paper because it's so cute. It's so plain. But I think with the ice cream stuff on top, it'll look super cute, okay? Hi, Kayla. Use code TikTok, you guys. So this is the big ice cream bundle, okay? This is what I was thinking that we're going to use. Oh, wow. That's interesting. This is what I'm going to use for June. I'm pretty sure the Neapolitan or maybe the popsicles. What do you guys prefer, the popsicles or the ice cream scoops? Or both, but like if you had to pick one, what do you prefer? I think I like the ice cream scoops, but I don't know. I like the colors of the popsicles. I think the ice cream scoops can be more neutral. Ice cream? Wow, everybody's voting ice cream. Good thing I added that. I know, they're really cute, right? Okay, so that's the first release of the day. The second release of the day is Holy Moly Needed. Okay, this is 10 pages, you guys. Now, throughout my Etsy shop, I have several, hi Candy, I have several sticky notes. I have a lot of plain black and white sticky notes, but I also have a lot of sticky notes within my sticker packs. I did 10 pages of just sticky notes in every color. In every sticky note, I tried to do a white, beiges, and black of some sort so that you can use them for pretty much any spread. But we have, let's go through all the sticky notes in this bundle. This is so needed. We have appointment stickers. This is one of my favorite stickers. Your girl's got a lot of appointments, and I like having everything written down. Inbox, again, very needed. Plain grid. You can use these for days of the week. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking because there's 7 slots in here. So we have grid sticky notes. We have progress tracker sticky notes. And this is where you can check off once it's started and then once it's completed. I love being able to check something off even if I've just started it, because these are for anything. These can be used for the full page dashboards. These can be used for the decorative dashboards. These are for your monthlies. These can be for your dailies not using a dashboard. These are for absolutely everything. So there's no rules. This is one of the ideas I had for the full page. However, I did not want to do that shape. I wanted it to be like regular sticky notes. Okay. Progress tracker. I did plain memo ones with a date on it. I did schedule ones. This is for a day where maybe you have 2 or 3 scheduled things, and then the rest of it's kind of just like morning, afternoon, evening. So you can come in here and you can put 7 o'clock workout class, whatever it is. It's a shorter way to write in scheduled things. And then I did 2 full pages of morning, afternoon, evening stickers. Okay. Needed those desperately. And then I did a page of plain ones. So the page of plain ones, you guys could use for absolutely anything. You can put a label on top. You could do anything you want with those. I like the black border. I did daily meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and those are them. Okay. I would love your thoughts on the colors. I really tried to put in so many different colors that we could use for any theme that we're doing. But of course, there's always going to be a color that you need. What cloud did you use to upload your journal? That Etsy says it's too big, the file. What do you mean? It should be a link, but I'm not sure what you really mean. Those are my favorite. I know, I love these. So those are the 2 releases for today. We have the big sticky note bundle and we have the ice cream bundle. Now, I think what I want to do first is start with my May budget planner. I know we might not be using a whole lot of the new stuff just yet. What if I start with my May budget, but I'm thinking I want to do a little bit better of a job organizing my May budget. I love the beginning of a new month, you guys. The beginning of a new month comes with so many possibilities. Okay. So let's kind of dive into my May budget a little bit. I'm going to delete this actually. And I think I'm going to go into my quick planning. Again, this is my budget planner. For the budget planner, I personally use these folders. These are in my Etsy shop. They're the pink and green folders. And when I go into read-only mode, I can go right into May, swipe over one page, and I'm at my calendar. The calendar is sold separately. So if you guys do want to do this, the reason I do that is because some people like Monday start, some people like Sunday start. If you go to my Etsy shop and you go to hyperlink folders, I am using these, pink and green. You can use any color. I'm using the yellow for my everything folders, and I forget which ones for my health. I'm like blacking out. And then the monthlies are in Pick a Monthly. That is how I do it. You insert these monthlies into the folders and then decorate them. Link customer uses to access the file. I'm a little confused. I'm so sorry. If you're having an issue with a product of mine, send me a message. Okay, so I'm going to go to the future stickies, and on my May budget planner, I think I'm going to put a sticker that says potentially soon. These sticky notes, again, are in the section that says, or in my Etsy shop that say future planning. Let me just see one quick thing because I want to make sure that this is, hold on. I thought I heard a beeping and I wanted to make sure my freezer door was shut. Okay. So, hit share. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not understanding the question. But if you do have an issue downloading something, please let me know. These are the future stickies. And on my budget planner for May, I'm going to put a potentially soon sticker because I have a couple of things I want to put on my budget planner. So I'm going to stretch this out a little bit so it'll fit, but you can still see the background. And then I'm going to take this little piece of tape. Oh, no, sorry. That piece of tape is part of it. I forgot. I'm going to put it like that. Like slant it a little bit. And on my budget planner, I'm going to put here, I'm going to do this golf class. So these are things I want to put on my budget planner that I want to be aware of. I'm considering signing up for this ladies class. I think it'd be really fun. If you guys know, I'm in my hobby era. I'm trying to meet new people. It's been really fabulous. And I played my first round of golf with my husband yesterday. We did not do a full 18 holes because we didn't have time. But I want to possibly sign up for this. She's asking as a shop owner. Oh, sorry. Wait, the link from iCloud, the link to this customer. Fabulous tour of the bag. Oh my God, wasn't that cute? So, golf class is potentially soon. The other thing that we could be doing potentially soon is the outdoor TV. I've been talking about it. It's something that we really want. We're doing research and trying to make sure that we find the right one. And then the last thing I'm going to do is gardening, because we are, like I said, considering hiring some landscapers just to help us get to the next level with our outdoor. So let's go over this really quickly. I'm going to split my screen. This is my iPad mini. App I'm using is GoodNotes. I use this planner. I use my GoodNotes app for planning everything. And there's a lot of different aspects to my planner that I do. You don't need to do all of it if you find it's too much, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to go ahead, and for the month of May, I want to this is my subscription calendar. I do sell a subscription calendar already set up. If you guys type the word spring into my Etsy shop, you will see spring pre-decorated budget. Use code TikTok when you check out. This comes with a pre-decorated spring calendar and some other budget things that if you guys want to get started, that would be a good first purchase. Again, type the word spring in and look for pre-decorated spring budget. So if you guys want to do it along with me, you can do that. I'm going to copy my overview, and I want to just I know it's kind of duplicating, but I like it. So I'm going to put that here. I grabbed some of these date dots I don't need. So I'm going to edit and delete that. So I have my Peloton that comes out on the 3rd. On the 5th, I have my Dropbox. I also need to add in a few things really quick that I'll do with you guys. The 14th, I have my Calm app that comes out. I'm going to copy it. Again, you don't need to duplicate it if you don't want, but I'm going to do it for May. 16th, I have my Spotify that comes out. I actually just use all of the if you type the word bill icons, you'll see I have bill icons. I have subscription icons pack 1 and 2. That will help you. If you guys also need a little bit more help with the budget planner, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have how to start digital budget planner. That will help you. This video will greatly help you start your own budget planner. Take a screenshot, go subscribe, watch the video. I sound like a man. I'm so sorry. I'm going to move this for now. I'm going to move this, copy, paste. See, I'm grabbing all these stickers. So what I can do to avoid that is I can just go smaller in here. And that way I should only be, now I'm only grabbing what I need, okay? These date dots are very big, as you can see this dotted line. So if I want to just grab those, I have to grab a very small piece of each part because then it, So I have all my stuff in there. Now for bills, I'm going to go to my new, what's it called? Budget. It's not, debt. Is that the debt and savings? I'm getting confused between the debt and savings. Every time I go to grab those, which ones? The date dots? Okay, I'm going to go to transfer. This is my debt and savings bundle. I love it so much. So definitely check it out. If you guys are in debt and you want to figure out your life, definitely check it out. You don't need it. It's a plus. So I'm going to take this transfer sticker. So the first thing I do always on the first of the month is I do a transfer. I do a transfer because me and my husband have our bill account where we use to put in, I'm going to put this like this. We used to put in all of our bills. Yeah, every budget pack, I know. And I'm going to do personal, make this smaller. to join. I could put in the account numbers, like the last four, and I wouldn't even care because like you can't do anything with my last four, but I'm going to do it like that. Good morning. So I'm going to put in, I usually transfer $2,200 because that pretty much splits our mortgage and our tax payment and everything that we do. Like me and my husband each put in about that. He'll put in a little bit more because I usually do the groceries and he pays most of the bills. We have it down pat, okay? Last night you didn't miss much because your girl was on the struggle bus, but you did miss a few releases, so I'll go over it with you. I'll go over the releases that you might have missed in a second. Stephanie, how are you? So I have my transfer sticker here, okay? Again, this is just an overview of what I have going on. I am going to go ahead and put in, I'm going to move these for now. I kind of use these in here for decorative purposes, but when I need them, I'm going to go and grab them. So every Tuesday I get paid from one of my streams of income. So I'm going to take this cute orange. I know, isn't it fun? There are times, like right now, I am so in the mood to be in my planner. And it's not that I'm ever like dreading it. It's just that like I get into these, I'm telling you, where it's like I wake up and I'm excited to get into my planner. That is a really good feeling. So what this looks like on a full screen is pretty big. If I want them a little bit bigger, I can go in and stretch them out like that. Maybe I'll go like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a different color payday and put it on the 15th because I get paid from TikTok on the 15th. So I'm going to do a different color. And then if I want, I remember, and then I also get paid on the 31st. I'm going to do the orange. And then I also get paid, you guys, I'm telling you, it's not a lot. I do have a lot of different income streams. I am not like, it's not crazy, but I do. So those are my paydays. I will do different colors for all my paydays. And so I have my paydays. I have my transfer. I'm also going to put volume up. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Ashley. A new month is the freaking best. Now, what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to put the amount sticker on my Tuesdays, I think. I'm going to come here. Amount paid. And I'm going to duplicate this. Were you guys, everyone was replying to my Instagram about my kids' nasal thing that I bought. You guys are so funny. I like can't with you. Like you say I make you laugh, but you guys actually make me laugh. I got this like nasal thing and it's like a kid's like oxygen. I don't know what it is. It's like a nasal saline spray and you guys just had me dying. Okay, what else do I have in here that I have to do? I have to do my 2 bills that I pay, which is the car. Not really. Like I'm still really struggling. Oh, another potentially soon. I might put another little sticky note of reminders, although I might just put that on my catch-all. I'm going to go and put this on my catch-all. So on my catch-all, I really, really need to, I'm just going to put Wayfair credit card. I can't figure out does anyone have a Wayfair credit card? Again, I never get store credit cards, but I was tempted because I knew we were going to be doing a lot. And I can't figure out where it says the due date. Like something's wrong with me. Like I'm just can't figure it out. Let me go back to debt and savings. I don't know what that is, Britt. So I'm going to go, I want to put my credit card. Let me just get one more sticky note. If you guys miss it, I released 2 things today. I released a huge bundle of sticky notes that look like this. And they're really, really cute. I think for this one, I might just get a memo sticker. There's 10 pages of sticky notes on this. Oh, no, I don't know. That's the problem is I think I can't figure it out. And then I also did the ice cream bundle. So I'm going to put a little memo on here. And I'm just going to put as well Confirm Wayfair date. I'll delete that once I'm done. Okay. The other thing I was going to just do, is my car. So I'm going to go into my budget again. This is my budget calendar. This is with my bills. So I pay my car. I'm going to go the 11th. And I'm going to copy this over and paste that. And then I'm going to go to, I have actually been helping with the insurance payment just because, and now I'm going to actually have to. Let me put another reminder. I'm going to put increase in insurance. I did get into a little fender bender this past month. So unfortunately, we went through insurance and I'm sure it will increase. So I want to check on that and find out because that Liam pays our insurance. However, I'm not going to. I got to figure that out because I need to pay that. The car sticker, what could I put on the car sticker? So if you go to my Etsy shop and you type the word, and make sure to use code TikTok when you check out. But if you type the word bill in, I have this big bundle of bill icons. So there's either a picture of it or I have a whole page of different colors that say bill due. So you can write whatever bill it is and then the price. Those look very cute on the planner and they all match. So I either have the bill and budget icons or I have the subscription icons. Those are my two icon. Actually, I have a couple other ones. Hi, Tara. So I want to do that. The next thing I want to do, Con Ed. That little Con Ed electric bill. Whoops. So I'm going to copy the electric bill over. And then I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into the jammy fruit. So I use the jammy fruit pack for this month. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in. I want to go to the jammy fruit pack. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little jar of jam to use for my amount this month. Now, obviously, let's actually go in and see. Or no, I won't know yet. But yeah, this will be, oh no, I will. This is from, that's how it goes, right? Let me go to login. Hold on. I can see if there's a payment. Hold on a second. You guys are doing this with me. We're in this together. I share as much as I want. So there's obviously stuff about my budget I don't share. But okay, 234. Oh no. It's going to be around that. 234 for my electric bill. Okay. So I have that. What else do I need to put on here? I'm thinking if there's anything else going on. No, but I will go into, I know I need to get gas. And I'm driving to New Jersey this weekend. So I'm going to actually just put a little gas in here for the first. I don't need to. It's not really $40 is not going to make or break me, but I am going to put the gas in there. I am curious. I mean, I used to commute. I've commuted far. I've commuted down the street. My last job when I was in the office, I was very close. And so I'm curious as to how much I fill up. I have no idea, honestly. Do you guys track that? I think it's interesting to do for sure. Okay. My credit cards. That is what I also want to put in here. So on the 31st, I'm going to go back to my debt and savings. And I'm going to get a little credit card. I think I'm going to make this a little smaller because I do want to put this here. I'll show you how I'm going to use this key in a minute. I love the color keys a lot. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to put my credit card. My main credit card, you guys, is the Apple credit card. That is what I use pretty much for everything. I do get a lot of cash back. Hi. So I want to put in here, I'm just going to put Apple. Is my thing off? No, my images is on. I would say that's my main. I think it's just the most convenient because I'm just going to leave that there. That's more of a debt credit card, but I'm going to just leave it. I don't know. I love the Apple Card for convenience. I love the Apple Cash. I love the cash back. I do shop at Apple quite a bit. It's not like I'm shopping there on a regular basis, but you know, like I do. I buy cases. I buy chargers, headphones. I have 50 freaking iPads. You know, my main iPad. I haven't bought an iPad in a while, but how it works is I have my iPad mini for all my personal planning use. All my, pretty much everything planning is on my mini. And then I have a Pro 13-inch I use just for creating, just for work. And I also have an 11-inch that's someone that helps me out with my Etsy covers. I set that up as like a digital cord iPad, and she actually has that iPad. So that is why I have so many. But you know, I just do. I love that, like, if I'm running out, like, a lot of the time I either have a huge purse or I just have my phone and my keys. It's rare that I just go out with my phone and my keys because I'm an anxious person. I like to have a big, you know, everything with me. But if I do, I like that wherever I am, most places just, you know, take the Apple Card and it's just easy. Okay, so down here in my key color, let's talk about how to use this, especially for your budget planner. I do not put every single purchase on my budget planner. I don't like put every single thing. Some people do. If my girl Angie's in here, she will tell you she uses she tracks every single dollar. I probably should, but I shop too much. I have a problem. I stress myself out. It's not good, okay? And I don't have the ability to do that. I'm not sitting here saying I should. It's just I do, and it's not good. So there are certain things I will do, okay? So for example, I will put a Cooper thing on here. Cooper's my dog. He is very expensive. There's a lot of issues that we have to deal with Cooper on a regular basis. So I will definitely track stuff for Cooper. Regular basis. So I will definitely track stuff for Cooper. Hold on, I need to fill out my water, you guys. Hold on. My throat is so dry. I'm running out of water. Hold on. Oh my God, sorry guys. I'm on the struggle bus. Okay. Look how cute my cup is though. Anthro. See? Shopping problem. Did I need a lemon cup with little lemon icons? No, I didn't. So I'm going to put Cooper here. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a big, like the word big for any kind of big purchases that I want to be able to track. I have different tracking sheets for a lot of my big stuff, like any of my home stuff. I have a tracker that I put, but I am going to put like a big purchases here. I'm going to put unexpected. But unexpected. I also stopped doing my expenses. I'll show you how I do my expenses. I really like it a lot. I've kept up with it every month this year. And then at the end, I sit and I categorize and I total. So now that we have that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my highlighter. I do think I'm going to use, no, I'm not. I'm going to use these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my color dictionary. I like the highlighter thing, but then I can't add any other colors and it's just annoying. So how I use these is I go into my color dictionary. And I get 3 different color. For this, I'm going to do 3 because that's how many I have. Circles. So let's get a orangey looking one. I shrink it down real small to fit right inside that box. So we're going to do orange. We're going to do yellow. I want it to be different enough though, actually, because I just want it to be very clear. I do want it to look cute though. Let's do red. We're going to do red. And then I'm going to do green. Green would look cute. And that way, if I want to use, this is in the Color Dictionary. The Color Dictionary is a very large item that I have that has every color, square, and circle. The squares is what I use to stretch out on the tops. And the circles I use for anything and everything. I use for this. I use for weekly planning. You can put the rounded labels on top and they look really cute. So those I use for a lot of different things. And then there's also some labels in here as well that I use quite a bit. So that's the Color Dictionary. You can find that in my shop by typing the word dictionary in. Okay, so this is pretty much what I will do to set up my monthly in terms of budget planning. The only thing I didn't do is do my business credit card, so I have to add that. I think I'm going to make this smaller, this memo. I just need to go and see. It's hard for me to do this without my phone because I use my phone for everything to look at everything. But I want to put my business credit card in here. Make that like that. And then I also want to put my Freedom credit card. Again, I don't really use the Freedom credit card. The only time I use the Freedom credit card is at Nordstrom's. I don't know why. It's already in the app. So anytime I check out at Nordstrom's is pretty much the only place I buy clothes. I know that sounds crazy. I'm one of those people where if I see something I like on somewhere else, like I buy Free People, Anthro, Nordstrom's. Those are my stores. So when I see something that I like let's just say I find something at Free People that I like, I will actually go to Nordstrom's app and see if they have it at Nordstrom's before I buy it because I would rather spend my money at Nordstrom's. It's my favorite store. I love the return policy. I love the app. I love the points. And so I don't have a Nordstrom's credit card because I don't trust myself with that. But those are my main things. So, I do use the Freedom there for some reason. So yeah. And this is kind of how I'm basically setting up my month. Now I will come in and I will add things in here. Girl, what happened? So this is what I will do to set up my monthly. Okay. Points you'd be getting. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, with the credit card? I don't trust myself, guys. A lot of you guys ask me, not recently because I haven't talked about it a lot. I have been in credit card debt before. I am not in any. I have a balance at Wayfair. I could probably pay it off right now. There's 0 APR for a year. So I redid a little bit of our backyard and I used the credit card. I don't like credit cards. I don't like store credit cards. I think that if you have too many credit cards, it's such a slippery mudslide. It's too easy to build up balances, especially when you're like me. Some people can handle it. So I do want to preface that. If you have multiple credit cards, the power to you, like amazing. I am not somebody that can handle it. So I just don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. And it's a way that has really helped me not get myself into debt. Okay. I have my main credit card is my Apple. I comb through it with a fine if there's a 2 cents charge on there that I didn't do, I will know it's there and I will figure out what it is. So that is what helps me stay out of debt. I don't even care. The rewards, that's how these stores get you. They give you these rewards that you can't pass up, but then people like me will go and spend a ton of money. Angie, you are late, but don't worry. You missed a really cute, this will be on YouTube. So no worries. I'm doing it with no music. So that is why personally I avoid the credit card game. Okay. I avoid the credit card game. I don't think it's worth it. Does anybody else agree with me? Does anybody else struggle with that kind of stuff? I just think at the end of the day, it's how they get you. Why would these stores give us all these great rewards? Because they want you to be in debt. They want you to be indebted to them. I know that went off on a tangent, but I really believe it. I lose control. It's awful. And it's a cycle. So I would rather get the points that I can get from Nordstrom's just by spending. They might not be as good, but it's good enough. Oh my God, Home Goods. Every time I walk in there, I can't even get a cart without them asking for a credit card. I'm good, TJ. I'm good because I'll be in here every day getting a candle that I'm going to throw out in a month because I'm overstimulated. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. I really have limited going to Home Goods as well because I do feel a lot of the time like it's junk that I like for a month and then I get rid of it. So that's where I'm okay with going and spending a little bit more money on something I really like, that I really thought about. I looked at a million outdoor couches, found one that I loved. I was happy to spend the $2,300 on it because I loved it. It had good reviews and I could return it if I didn't like it. Not getting a credit card. Literally. Oh, Sephora. That's another one. Sephora. Hop off. Okay. If I had a Sephora credit card, I would have to get my house repoed. Okay. Because credit cards feel like fake money. So this is what I did. If anyone missed it, this will be on YouTube, Angie. This is how I'm basically kind of setting up and preparing for my May budget. I put all my bills in here. I put my transfer stickers in here. I am going to put, you know what I'm also going to put? Yeah, it's going to be gone. Hi, Victoria. Home Goods, do me a favor and keep your garage sale stuff, okay? And don't get me wrong, guys. Half my house is Home Goods. I'm just saying, like, it's... stop. I don't want your credit card Home Goods, okay? I don't. I'm going to put as well on my paydays. I'll show you how I track my expenses in a second. I showed you guys the other day. This is my new, I did cover up my amounts because that's no one's business, but this is my savings tracker I made for myself to be able to track my savings. So this has motivated me. I will put as well because I deserve to check off every time I transfer money. It feels amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a transfer sticker on every one of my paydays because that is where I'm transferring my money. When I'm transferring amount paid. Transfer. I'm going to do the green. I'm going to do the orange. Okay. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Hold on. Guys, who was I thinking drinking a whole medium coffee? Normally I get a medium Dunks and drink like half, and then the other half sits there like all day and just leaks all over my desk and ruins it. But I actually drank the whole thing and like, get me a crash cart. Like, I'm actually like not okay. No, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to drink water. But oh my God, how do you guys do this? Like drinking a whole coffee. Am I okay? Find anything in my house. I know it is a lot of junk. There's hidden treasures. There's like some good coffee table books. Listen, a candle here and there. Like I'll fuck with a candle from Home Goods here and there. But it's like, let me tell you something, okay? As someone that has shopped and designed my house myself and my old house and my apartment, what? Jessica, no, you don't. Wait, Jessica, can you tell me that you're kidding? Or being dramatic? Because with text, I can't tell. Do you actually drink 7? No, you don't. That's obviously an exaggeration. I'm waiting for her to tell me she's kidding. I'm waiting, Jessica. Wait. Jessica. Wait. I really do drink that. Wait, you really do or don't? Jessica, we need to talk about that. Listen, I don't like to judge other people's choices. But wait, Jessica, what's your phone number? We need to have a conversation. Jess. Oh my God. Let's wean. Yeah, I'm like concerned. Wait a damn minute. 7 to 8. Listen, 1 to 2. Okay. You know, my husband drinks he doesn't drink Red Bull, but he'll drink a coffee when he gets home. Yeah, what? You drink coffee all day? Guys, I drank 1 full medium coffee and I'm like shaking. That's some crazy shit, Jessica. I'm concerned, but like, I'm sure you'll be okay because you're an adult, but like, I don't know for sure if you're going to be okay. I really don't know for sure if you're going to be okay. The other thing I'm like scared. Are we scaring you? I'm just going to put closing day on here too for the credit cards. I want to just double check something. 6, she said 7 to 8. Britt, she didn't even say 6. She said 7 to 8. Okay, so this is what my budget looks like. Okay, in the beginning. I know. We love you. This is intervention. I gotta stay awake for years or for a couple hours. So what I do with my expenses is I go into my templates. I know I love this. I go into my templates and I'm going to go to expense. I'm going to type the word expense. Whoops. No, what did I call those? Hold on. Templates. They're in here. So in here, oh, I separated them. Courtney. No, but like, are you gonna change? And I'm telling you, I'm not judging. Wait, where did I put those? I know I separated them, but where did I put them? Oh, they're in here where they should be. These are in, hold on, let me find these. This is what I've been using every month. I've got to be honest, I did do a lot of colors. However, we'll talk, Jess, I'll message you. We'll talk about that later because I'm definitely going to be calling your mom or someone. Okay. Budget, hold on. Type the word budget in. I want to just find which bundle I put these in. Hold on a second. I feel like I'm going to crawl out of my skin right now, to be honest. I'm going to be okay because I'm with you guys, but coffee, yeah, I do a small, it's this one. So this, take a screenshot. I did do these with the other releases. I don't know why. I don't remember what I did, like why I did that. But these are the expense trackers and the blank undated calendars. In here, this is what I've been using every single month. Now, I like the white one. I ended up using a different color and then transferring it all to white because what I do is, first of all, for expenses, guys, there's a lot of expense sheets out there that have multiple different things, like categories. I never filled any of that out. I'm not having heart palpitations, but I'm like hot and I'm like, feel like I'm going to crawl out of my skin. So this is the information that I feel like I need. I feel like this is a lot of different things I talk about with planning versus my other people's shops versus mine. This is like the only information I actually ever wrote down. So to have a million other things, like which card I use, I don't care. I don't care which card I use. I just need to know what's the date, what was the name of the purchase. I could fill out a decent amount of stuff. Pretty much I just put the name of the purchase and how much I spent. Now what I do is I pick highlighter colors and I will highlight, you know what, maybe we'll redo one. Actually, what would be really cute is maybe we'll use the, let me show you. Hold on. Let me switch this up for May. So I'm going to copy this over. Sorry, my cup is sweating, so my hands are wet from the cup. I'm going to copy this over. I'm going to go to May. I'm going to paste this page right after the month. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of the background. So I'm just taking my lasso tools, taking a screenshot of the background white. Export, copy. Long press, paste. Whoops. Long press, paste. And then I'm going to stretch this out. I'm going to cover that whole top part up. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my key colors. I think I'm going to do plain black, which I never do, but I'm going to use bright colors inside. I'm going to paste this down. Do I have room for this? I think I do. It's a little tight, but it looks fine. You know what? Honestly, I never really fill up 2 whole columns. So if I want, it's my planner, my rules, I could actually go like this. And if I need the space, I can move it. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to go get my other color. So I'll share with you guys my categories. So let me go to the color dictionary. Does anyone do expense tracking for themselves? I'm chugging water so that the feeling goes away. With all of your expense trackers. What do you mean confused? Like with all of what? This is the only ones that I use. So I only have one. This calendar is not for expense tracking. This is for my own general bills and things like that. Expense tracking to me is for my business. If I did not have my own business, I probably wouldn't expense track. The only reason I ever did in the past was for anything like, you know, my old jobs, like if I were expensing. But really what I would do is oh wait, do I ever get all of your budget trackers? No, I don't. I'll show you. I mean, it's pretty simple. I'll show you guys what I do. I mean, I'll give you a better rundown. But I used to maybe do some miles, but when I worked for a company like full time and would put in expenses, I have twice for what I do now. I forget what the software is because it was different at this one. Mine's much smaller now. But when I worked for a bigger company, we had, I forget the program, but I would literally go in right then and there and I would put the expense in. So I don't do that anymore. Now this is more of my own stuff. So I'm going to copy over. Actually, for this is what I use the highlighter colors for. I use the highlighters for this. So I'm going to go into this. I'm going to go to custom. I want to actually delete these. So I'm going to remove these colors because they're ugly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, depending on how many categories I need, let me do my categories first and then I'll add my colors and save them as a hex code. So for this, I'm going to do food. Sometimes if I'm going out for a meal, I will expense it depending obviously on what I'm doing. I don't expense every single time I go out to eat, but if I'm going out for a work-related thing, I will do my food. I'm going to do products. This is an expense list. I'm going to do electronics. I don't buy a ton depending. Electronics, products, and then I do another category I will do is travel. And then I'm going to also just do equipment. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Hold on. Wait, select two objects that are the same. Hold on. TikTok, when you're live, now makes you do these things. Wait, that are the same shape. Hold on. Two. What the heck? Wait, select the two objects that are the same shape. Okay. That's kind of for product or equipment. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So now I'm going to go into here. This is important if you guys are going to use the highlighter tools to do this because you want to make sure it's the right color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to resave my preset. So I need 5 preset colors for this. Okay. So I'm going to go to custom. I'm going to do an orange, add to preset. I'm going to go and do a green, add to preset. I'm going to do blue, add to preset. I'm going to do pink, and then I need one more. Whoops. Yellow. I don't like that color. Edit. What color would be cute with this? I did green already. Let me, maybe like a nice purple. Okay, I like that. So those are going to be my preset colors. So now let's just say I go for an example and I'm going to put here for May. May did not happen. This is an example. I'm going to put lunch. I could put where, I could put whatever information I want. I could put 5-1 and then I could put, whoops. $40. Okay. Now I'm going to want to do this. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to put orange is going to be food. Green. Blue. This is why this is so important to do colors that you have saved as presets in an order, because now I don't even have to think about it. If I want to do food, I can go here, I can go to my orange, and I can highlight orange. This will help me later when I go to add up all my different categories. If I want at the top, I could even do this. I haven't done this yet, but I think I might. Let me go into this, okay? So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm also going to just do, I want like a completely different color. I'm going to do yellow. And now I'm going to put total at each one. So at each one, I'm going to be able to come in here and total everything up, all my categories, and write it at the top at the end of it. Okay? Edit, make it bigger. Jessica, I'm still thinking about our poor girl that has 8 Red Bulls a day. I'm not over that. Is anybody else still thinking about that? Tell me I'm not the only one. Okay. So now I'm going to go over here, put our little categories. I actually like this. I've never done this before with the totals, and I should have. I know. It's impressive. So now I'm going to come up here. I am going to duplicate my efforts. I don't have to, but I'm going to. And I'm going to just put the... Actually, what I can do is I can just delete this. Turn off my images. Whoops, I just turned it on. I'm going to circle this. I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to duplicate this. I know I'll have the highlighter colors, but it's fine. I'll just erase those. Food, products, electronics, travel, equipment. And now I have my totals. Isn't this fabulous? I'm also going to get a May sticker, so I have the May written somewhere. Let me go into the 12 months. I'm so excited to be unlocking a new page. This is 12-month labels and days. It's a must. Get the second pack. It's just a little bit bigger with a little bit more in it. Let's get a circle to just kind of balance it out. There are 2 new releases. I will show you a flip because she missed them. What are you training for? It's so exciting. A new job. I know this is going to go on YouTube. Okay, so this is how my expense tracker is looking. My other ones in my past couple months have been a little bit less cute. Like that's one of them. Actually, I did do the tracker. I forgot. And then I have, like, as I didn't do the colors for the white ones, and then I did an old one on this one. But I love this tracker. I love how simple it is. I don't need any other information, you guys, than the name of the item, the date, and the dollar and the amount, okay? Now, for certain things, for certain people, you might need more information. And I do have some other expense trackers in my shop. For me, this is all I need so that I can sit down with my accountant and I can go through my categories and I can calculate my totals, okay? Another thing that I do that I will show you guys for anyone else that's needing ideas. I'm not going to show you mine because, again, to me it is personal. But in my folders, in my folder inserts, you guys, I have this one. You don't need these exact ones, okay? You don't. But I have these quarterlies. So I actually go in here and I sat down for Q1 and I wrote down a total of my expenses in total. And then I also have yet to do this, but I need to, a breakdown of each category and the total of that. Okay, so that's also something that you guys can do to organize your expenses, whether you're a business owner. If you guys prefer Excel, you can absolutely continue to do that. I personally don't like to do this. I've never stuck to it on Excel. It's just not something that I can do. So, I mean, I'm a GoodNotes girl through and through. So for me, this works, okay? If you have a huge multi-million-dollar business that you guys are running, maybe you work for a huge company, this is probably not the best way to handle it. But for me and my business size and for my priorities and my style of planning, this works for me. So again, these are in the folder boho inserts, and this one, these expense trackers are in this release. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, use code TikTok when you check out. It will give you a discount. Okay. Did that explain to everyone a little bit better insight as to how I do my budget for a new month? How we feeling? How we feeling out there? So that's my budget planner. I do have a couple of other things going on in here, but I'm going to take a real quick break, and I'm going to show my releases one more time for anyone that missed it. Last night I released May scheduling. It's a one-pager. Use code TikTok at checkout. I also released Money Paper. The Money Paper is for budget planning, to make your own thing. So for example, if you guys missed it, I came out with these debt trackers. We used a bunch of different paper for this. This was from an old pack. I just did more colors of it. But like, this is for an example of what you would use the Money Paper for. You can do debt. You can do savings. I think today we might do a little bit of savings stuff because I have yet to really touch on that. Just a lot of debt stuff. And then I also released a sticky note bundle. This is 10 pages of sticky notes. We have, let me start from this page. I'm just gonna go over it quickly. We have daily meals. We have blank sticky notes with the black line around it. We have morning, afternoon, evening sticky notes, 2 pages of those. We have schedule sticky notes. So you guys can put a couple different things that maybe you have planned for that day that have an exact time. Memo sticky notes. This is what I used on my May budget. Progress trackers. This is stuff where you can write a task down and check it off once you've started, and then check it off once it's completed. Grid sticky notes. Inbox sticky notes. Appointments. These are my favorite ones. I love them. I only had them in black and white in my shop, and now I have multicolor. So that's that. And then the last release I did is the ice cream everything. So we have popsicles, ice cream, labels for, I think I might mess around with my June using this today. We have Neapolitan ice cream scoops 1, 2, 3, Monday through Sunday, Fudgy Pops. Love these for your budget calendar. How adorable would those look on your June budget calendar? Maybe we'll do that today, actually. We have like little sprinkle signs, morning, afternoon, evening, and then we have ice cream paper. Isn't that cute? I know. Any questions on my budget stuff, guys? Use code TikTok also when you check out. Do you guys want to see me would it be too soon to do the June budget? Or do we want to do some savings stuff? Do we want to do savings, June budget, or pre-decorated monthlies to put in my Etsy shop? I'm going to let you guys decide. I hope that there's more of one answer. Savings. Hi, Becky. Savings is winning. Oh, literally. Oh, I'm like a teacher. I'm a teacher. I'm teaching you how to use GoodNotes. And if you guys are in and out of this live because you can't fully watch it, make sure that you go subscribe. This is where this live will be by tonight. Pre-deck. A lot of you guys want pre-deck. I think savings won. I'm a little torn. Maybe let's do pre-decorated budget. Let's just do June. I'm going to just start, actually, I don't know. I'm not going to start June pre-deck just yet, but maybe I would do June budget. The expense trackers are this. Budget and expense in color. This is the expense tracker. It's too early for June. Yeah, I could feel that way. I mean, I did just say I'm always 1 month ahead, but I could see that. Let's work on a couple of savings sheets. This will take a little bit more brain power. But I'm excited about this. So let's copy. I don't even know where I'm going with this just yet. Cooper's freaking out. I'm going to start a new sheet, and I'm going to call this savings. Yes. Is my dog okay? Let me go see who's outside. Do you guys hear him? Hold on. Oh, Koopy, it's just USPS. It's okay, Cooper. It's okay. Koopy, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Sorry, guys, I had to let Cooper out. I had to let him out, but now we have to listen in for when he knocks. My dog just, he's my angel. I love him so much. Like, the amount I love my dog makes me feel like there's no way I could love my kids as much. But I know that that's not going to be true. Okay, I'm not pregnant and I don't have kids, so sorry for that if anyone's new in here. All right, so this is going to be a saving. I'm again, I don't know where we're going with this. But just like I made the debt sheets, and let me show you guys what those looked like, I want to make something similar for saving. So I had debt, one page of debt, and then I had this is a debt example. This was just an example, and I'm sorry, I think I didn't delete it before I posted these on my Etsy, but it was an example. So these are the debt sheets. Those are in my Etsy shop already, ready to go, pre-decorated. The stickers can be reused. So if you go to my Etsy and you type the word debt in, you will see I have the debt and savings sticker pack, and then I have the debt pre-decorated trackers. So those are your two debt options. I want to get something, I want to make something for this similar to this, but for savings, okay? Use code TikTok when you check out. How annoying am I? Okay. So let's think about this. Do you guys like the layout that I have, which looks like this? This is an example. I have an account. How my bank works, my setup works, is I have my checking account. I get paid. It goes into my checking account, and I will disperse money from there. I pay what I got to pay in my bills. I put money into savings, which is this account. And I shop. Okay. Literally. So what I was thinking was, do you guys have that set up where even if it's $5, you guys, even if right now you're in a position and you're only saving $5 a month, whatever it may be, are you guys interested in a savings tracker such as this? You guys tell me. This is how I'm tracking my transfers. So what I did was I put my starting amount, and what I mean by starting amount is in April, I made this at the end of April, a couple days ago. I put how much money I have in this account, okay? And then I'm starting this tracker from there. So obviously at one point I had $0. I'm not going that far back. I'm starting from when I made this tracker, how much is in my account, and then as I add, what is it going to look like towards the end of the month, towards the end of the year. Maybe you want to do a 6-month goal. We like this. We can do it just like this if you guys want. What are we thinking? Okay. So let's first go back into my debt and savings. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to go to, let me actually just keep a list really quick. Where is I'm always losing these. I just need like a little notepad. Hold on. Anything else by wallet? I know. So I'm going to do, hold on. Okay. But Angie, at least it keeps you happy and it keeps you on task, So at least it's helpful. It's helpful, okay? So what I'm going to do, let's start an emergency fund, actually. Let's do this because, now that I think about it, I'm thinking about a couple different ways I can do this. I'm thinking. Let me go back here. Hold on. I'm going to go back here. Where's the envelopes? That's in the big budget bundle. So the big budget bundle has these envelopes. An envelope is where I want to put the information about the account. So I'm going to put, I like these colors together. I did that with the other one and I really liked these colors together. And then I'm going to go into the account summary sticker. Actually, I might use this little sticky note. Let's see what color option I have in that. Do I have an option? I like the pink better. This is the big budget bundle if you guys want this. I'm going to stretch this out. So this is going to be your account summary, okay? You know what I might do, actually? Because there's 3 in here, I might just go to debt and savings. I'm like so close to combining the debt and savings in the big budget bundle because it's like too confusing. Hold on. What did I use in mine? I forget. Let me go into here. Oh, savings tracker. Wait, where is that? That's from the savings. Hold on. This is from this one. Right. Let's do this color. Okay. Now, what I was considering was, would you guys want 3 accounts on one page, or is that too much? Do we like that? Choose a digital planner? Kind of, Tim. Kind of. More of my teaching is on here, so make sure to go subscribe if you want to learn. Okay, that's where you really want to go. Do we want 3 on one page, or would that be too much? Like, do you guys have 3 accounts that you would use for savings? I don't. But some people might. Or should I do 1? One. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to get this saves. Okay, so I'm going to get this save this. So we'll just make maybe 2 of these so that you guys can pick different patterns or for different months or for different quarters, however you want to separate it. And then maybe we'll do something with these as well. So let's do that. Let me make this bigger. Let me stretch this out. Okay. I kind of want to crop this out, but I don't want to crop it out because I want to... Where do I have a cute arrow, guys? I know I have these, but I want like an arrow to point to which account you're using. Where would I have a cute arrow? May scheduling. Oh, yeah, I thought you were telling me. Yes, the May scheduling is new. This is what the May scheduling looks like. It's a 1-pager. I decided to do 1 page because I feel like I only use the same stickers over and over again. And so I just wanted to simplify it a little bit with the scheduling stuff. Hold on a second. Let me go to stickers. Let me go to budget. I think I'm going to use one of these because I think it'll show like that's the account we're talking about. Let me know if you guys like that, if that makes sense to you guys, okay? And then I'm going to get maybe a transfer sticker as well. So this can track all of your transfers to your savings account. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the big budget bundle. I'm kind of thinking on my feet here. So if you guys have any feedback or you want me to change it up or do it differently, let me know. I think I'm going to do, we have the room for the month there. I am going to do my same transfer stickers. Let's do, what color would look good, if any? I think I might do the purple. Do you guys like the purple? Let's see, hold on. Can you see that well? No. I am like having a love affair with these little tabbies. I want to do more with them. I love them. I love the way they look. I love that it makes it look like a little binder sticking out. I like checking things off. Let's do the green. I think the green will look cute with this pink. I love this pink and green. You guys know I basically decorated my office with these colors. I like mismatchy, if you can't tell. I just think it's more fun. I say this all the time, but with a digital planner, guys, it's a digital planner. Like, have fun with it. When I was literally like obsessed with notebooks and paper planning, like I was never stuck to it ever, but I bought one every single year, multiple times a year, never stuck with it. I would buy the funkiest covers and floral and this and that. I'd be sick of it in a week. And that's the beauty of digital planning, is if you're sick of it, you can just switch it up. I was sick of my index. I made a new one, switch it up. So nice. Oh my God, I was so sick of it. I was so sick of it, having these notebooks. And like, by the way, I still do buy cute notebooks. I bought this one months ago. I've had this one for like 6 months, and there's I'm already at that page. I use it for random work notes, honestly, and I don't even get sick of it because it's not like my main like thing. You know what I mean? I use it when I need it. When moving a sticker, I hit edit because sometimes I long press and then I click edit because that's how it gets me to be able to move it. You have to edit it. You could take your lasso and move it, but sometimes if my images is not on, I can still long press and click edit without having to go to my lasso and turn on images. Does that make sense? So sometimes without having to check if images is on, I just want to be able to move a sticker. So that's why I do that. I don't love this color. Never. I've never finished a notebook. But for example, that cherry one, I honestly can't get rid of it at this point because I have stuff in there that I need. I don't look at it every single day. There you go, Katie. There you go, girl. But now, you know, whatever. I forget what I was even saying. But let me just go here. I think I'm going to use this one instead. This plain white one. Oh, you know what I should do, though? I think maybe my Amazon of my Zeisel just got delivered. I think that's why he was barking. Let me see. Because if it did, I'm going to go take like 15 of them. Hold on. I am beside myself at these allergies. Something happened. Like, I must have done something to pollen over the past year because pollen came back and just tried to, like, take me the fuck out, okay? Like, I think I hurt pollen's mom's feelings, and it came back this year and was like, yeah, fuck you. Hold on. It came. I gotta take it. Hold on. Oh my God. How many freaking... Is this it? I don't even know if this is it. Hi, Ashley. Hold on, I'm doing a little allergy break. I don't even know if this is it. Oh, my snag nabbits came for my needle pointing. I hurt Paul. I said something to Pollen's mom. I'm not kidding. Pollen's actually kind of a cute name. Wait, do we kind of like the name Pollen for our kids? No, but then I will hate my daughter. You know, I can't name my daughter Pollen, but it's definitely kind of turning into a cute name. Watch a celebrity. That celebrity's definitely going to take that. I'm telling you. Wait, hold on. Let me just get scissors. Like, why can't I open this package? Corey, no. Hold on. Oh, hello, sweet, beautiful Zyrtec. Zyrtec. Is this a prank? Is this an actual prank? What is this supposed to do for me? Oh my God, I'm actually like really upset. that is what I ordered. Little mini to go. I got to get through this season. This is going to get me through the next 10 minutes. Hold on, I'm taking it. Of course, Cooper's at the door. Hold on. I can't catch a break. Hold on. Paula, I'm coming. Come on, Cookie. I know. It's hot out, right, baby? It's too hot out. Yeah, I know. It's too hot. All right. Anyway, I guess these will be ones for my purse. And I will have to get a regular bottle later. How long do you think this takes to kick in? Okay, these are Snag Nabbits. If you guys don't know what these are for your needlepoint thing when you get like a little, stitch that's like sticking out. Wasn't it just called? I don't know, but it is terrible. 30 minutes? Okay, let's get serious. Sorry. So savings tracker. Now, the other thing I might want to put in here is I want to make it a little bit cute. I'm not loving this green. Let's do pink. All right, so it's 12:30. So by 1, I should be feeling like a new person. Now, I want to get starting amount. So what I'm going to do is I want to get one of these stickers. I'm going to do the orange, but I'll do the orange in another big budget bundle. In the big budget bundle, I have these. I want to put an amount here for the starting amount. Whether it be for this tracker or, maybe this is inspiring you to start a savings account. This is what we're going to use. I am going to crop out this. Do you think I should crop this out or leave it? I was going to crop this to just show one account so I don't confuse anybody, or you guys can still track multiple accounts. What would you guys like? You guys tell me. Crop it. I think it'll be less confusing if someone just, Okay. Does that look weird? I think it looks fine. Starting amount, ending amount. Okay. I'm thinking actually, hold on a second, account name. I might not even do that. Because I'm sorry that you just said it's perfect and I deleted it. But what I was thinking was this isn't just really for 1 month, really. Like this is kind of going to be for, depending on how many transfers you do, really. I mean, some people get paid weekly and you'll make a transfer every week. But I don't want to, I think I'm just going to put, save, and then I'm going to put from the account summary pack, which is in here. Account summary. I know I'm using a lot of stickers, but that's the point of the pre-decorated. Is if you don't want to buy the stickers, you don't have to. So I'm going to get account name and I'm going to put that up here. And that way you can actually just put the account name and use this for as long as you see fit. Let's do the beige. I don't like that pink with it. This looks better. And then I'm going to go to the big budget and I'm going to get this sticker. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? I keep looking for it and I can't find it. I'm confused because I've just come out with so many. It's this pack, sorry. And here is where you guys can put starting amount. Do you guys feel like this makes a little bit more sense for you? Let's tie in this other color. I'm going to put starting amount right here. It will be a different font if you guys buy this, but if I even sell this, I don't know if you guys want this. It's the allergies. Yeah, this is a little bit better. This makes a little bit more sense. The other thing I can do is you can put the month on here if you want. See, now that I made this full screen, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. The other thing I can do is I can maybe put in a goal amount. Do you guys think you would want that for the savings? Should I put in a goal? If you guys are in here and you're maybe new to my method, this is what I like. I like someone used the term scrapbooking, which I actually don't like the thought that I'm doing that, but it is at the end of the day a little bit scrapbooky. I'm not a scrapbooker. It's just not my thing. I just think it looks cute when it's more, I don't like everything to look perfect. We are actually going to next, it's funny that you say that. I got to plug my iPad in. We're going to make a holiday savings. Because a lot of my moms out there and families are, do a really big Christmas. Let's put a little goal down here. And it's a stressful time for everybody. So a lot of people are probably already starting to think about that. The savings is if you type the word savings into my Etsy, it's this one. I'll show you guys ways to use these, but it's this one. Savings tracker, account breakdown. Oh, we could do account breakdown actually. Exactly. Oh my God. No wonder you drink 6 Red Bulls. Oh, Candy, kick him to the curb, please. Tell him to go take a hike. I mean, my God. Breathing down your throat like that. I'm just kidding. Hold on a second. I'm thinking. I'm also just like looking at the clock, looking to see when 30 minutes is going to go by because I want the Zysol to kick in or whatever the hell I just took. Because I just like feel that shitty. I'm not going to lie. I know you guys like stop complaining, but I'm just so excited. Yeah, now I get it. Jessica, I'm not sure why you didn't start with that. She's got 6 kids. I would be drinking a Red Bull for each kid. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. I'll do the total thing in a minute. So let me go into templates. Relief. Yes. Templates. Tissue paper. I want to look for the holiday. Which one should we do? Let me just shut my front door because Cooper and work overnight. Oh my God. Jessica, will you send me a message actually? Hold on. No, come on. Go lay down. It's okay. We'll go soon, Cooper. I want to take him for a walk, but I nearly died out there. Speaking of which, time do you put your headsets down and go grab a C4? Oh, you're going to go grab one? Okay, so let's look for a holiday themed paper, like a Christmas theme. I don't know where we're going with this yet, like I said, but we're going to get there. So let me go to, I know I have this. What holiday paper did we really use? I could use this, but I just used those yesterday. I could also let's use some bow paper because it would look adorable in this. This is my holiday bow paper. So I'm going to copy this over. There's something about needle pointing, by the way, that I love because a lot of people in the needlepoint world are like fall Christmas obsessed, and that's me. And so a lot of people are already working like to needlepoint an entire stocking. It takes like months. And so everyone's already starting it and showing theirs. And it's so fun to like be able to watch, you know what I mean? Because it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels exciting. So I'm going to go back into here and I'm thinking of how I want to do this. Hold on a second. So for the holiday savings, Kelly, I have missed you too. Believe it or not, I do miss you guys, even though I don't know you and I don't hear you guys talk. But the thing is how do I know I don't know how many kids everyone has. You guys tell me for the holidays. I've shared with you, we're not a big gift family and I don't have kids. So like what kind of savings for the kids would you guys like? Do you guys want one category of savings in general for Christmas money? Or do you guys want kind of like what Veronica said, a savings page for each kid? What do you guys feel like would be more helpful? You're going to have an update. I just got onto Planet and it won't. Try updating it. Go to the App Store and see if it needs an update. I don't know when the last time you updated was. You know what I mean? First idea you had. I forget. That's how bad my brain fog is. Savings for each kid. Different ages. I know. Different ages. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I want to think. So hold on. Let me do... I think what I'm going to do... Let me just show you guys what I'm thinking. Let me go to stickers. Let me go to themes. Let me go to... In one of my theme packs, in multiple theme packs, I give you guys some shapes. Actually, let me go into the holiday stickers. I'm looking for a specific thing that I have to find. Okay, hold on. Well, this is going to be, there's so many ideas floating in my head. Hold on. I think I actually have one in here. Yes. No, actually, not really. I could use those. I could use these. Let's do 1, 2. I'm going to do 3. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're trialing and we're erroring. So there's no problems. No problems. Okay, I'm going to stretch this out. One, there's no other way to do this. 2. I don't know if I like where I'm going with this, but let's see. Yes, this is from last holiday season, poinsettia and cranberries. Okay. Again, I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I just have to try to go with my idea here. So what I was starting to kind of think about, okay, is paste. That does not look good. Okay, hold on. I like this so far. Let me go back into my this is a Christmas savings tracker. I'm going to do this as if you have 3 kids. Okay, that way, savings, gift purchases, gifts to buy. I was going to do it for 3 kids, but you know what? I think that might be a better idea. What do you guys think? No, I like that idea. We could always duplicate if need. So should I do... I know I have stickers that say name. Where are those? Idea, then we duplicate per kid just because idea is savings. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so savings, gift purchases, gifts to buy. So wait, let me go into the must-have, the budget must-haves. Because I actually think there's something in here maybe I could use. I think I might like this. No. This is hard. This is kind of hard. Hold on. I don't like what I'm doing with this. I think I need to think more outside the box. I don't like this. I think I want to go back to my... Let me let me copy this page and paste it because I like something like this, but I don't think I like this. So let me delete this on here. And then add wish list, and then add those wish list stickers with totals. Wait, the circle stickers inside the columns, and add those wish list stickers. Actually, that could be cute. That took me a second, but that could actually be cute. So what if I went back here? So like a wish list. Would this be enough room like for you guys in terms of like what your kids want? If I made these kind of big, Candy, I like that idea. So if I did one, what if I did one? What if I even did two actually? And then if you guys have more than 2 kids, you can duplicate it. I actually like this idea. So we could do wish list. They don't need that many gifts, literally. I don't know. Some people do like, I feel like some people buy a lot of more inexpensive gifts, and then some families do, 2, little gifts, 1 big gift, something like that. Everyone kind of does it different. So let's do wish list, and then let's do, I want to put a thing for the name. I could use plain circles, but I could also use, I kind of want to just make this cute while we're at it. Some categories are, yeah. I kind of want to put like this. Like, I just love that Christmas is so far, but we can still like enjoy it. So, okay, let me do that. This is a tough one. We're getting creative here, but it always comes out as something cute, so I'm not worried. Let's go into here, okay? And let's do, I have a cute idea, actually. Let's do total saved per kid. Or you could even use this as how much maybe you want to save for these gifts. Which I really like. Like that could be a want to save for each kid. And then I want to get a label that says the name. Where do I have a label that says name? I know I have those. Anyone remember? Bubble labels, no. This could look cute at the top, actually. A budget list, holiday budget. Where's all my holiday budget stuff? The holidays, holiday bows. I have these. I know, I think I have them. Hold on. Okay. Let's put like money under the tree. We're not there yet, you guys, so don't worry. Like, I'm not going to just leave you hanging. But okay, I have a cute idea. I'm going to shrink this down just a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit because I love this idea to be able to have. But I'm going to go back to the savings, and I think what we're going to do is we're still going to, at the end of the day, no matter what kid it's for, no matter who it's for, the point is that you need to save for the holidays, like I said, for either person, no teachers, whatever. So I think we're going to do a savings sheet here. And I'm actually going to use this sticker instead of total saved. I am going to do total saved. And I'm going to do this savings tracker here for your main account. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... We're getting somewhere. This was in the budget must-haves. This was in the, I don't remember. Which one was that in, you guys? This was in the budget. Wait, holiday, hold on. Okay, the trees and holiday labels. The trees and holiday labels. And then the papers from the Bow paper. These are from the budget must-have. So if you type in must into my Etsy, it's this one that has a little wish list. And then the gift purchases, you can put those on your tracker as well. Okay. Then I want to go back to account summary. And I'm going to get the same account name. Want to go back to account summary. And I'm going to get the same account name. Let me just write this down. Okay. Account name. And then in here, I think, where do I have something like almost like an account breakdown sticker where I could put out of the total in that account, I want to put how much is for this. I'm trying to think of what would be a good sticker pack for that. Balance transfer debt. Account. I'm thinking, sorry guys, this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one, but I like a good challenge. We're not giving up. I am going to put the little money emoji because that's just funny. Because gifts, that's what gifts are. And then the kids like it for a day and then they're over it. I'm just thinking real quick. That's the only thing I think we're missing. Like in the account, like let's just say you're starting a savings account. It's May. You want to start your holiday savings account. What I would do is I would leave it in, sticker in the custom budget that has account summary. Let me see that. Thank you, Katie. What I'm thinking is if you have an account, like your main savings account, within that savings account, you want to have a breakdown in the savings account of how much of that money is for the holiday spending. So what I really want to do, and I maybe could do account summary, actually, what would be cool is if I could take this. I know this is the same sticker that we had, just older. But what if we pasted this? My mini is really hot. Did you guys' mini get hot? I feel like mine doesn't get usually this hot. I'm going to shrink this down. And here is where you can put, actually, no, let's use the other, the newer one. Hold on, let's use the newer one. Yours gets hot. Hold on, budget. We're getting somewhere good here. I'm going to use this. Starting. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I have to do another, hold on. Hold on. The count breakdown, the savings challenge pack. Savings. In this one? Right. I could use this. So this is basically, thank you. This is basically what I'm looking for. So what these are for, that was a good point. I don't know if you'll want it on this, but these are in the savings trackers. And what these are for is to say, okay, let's just say this is going to be your main, let's just use my account, for example, my Schwab account. Within there, I have $100. I can go in here and put each category. So I can put, within there, I have $100. I can go in here and put each category. So I can put, my husband's calling me. Hold on. Let me just text him. Hold on. Do you guys think that you would like that on here? We could also make a whole new sheet. Let me move this to the trash. We could make an entire sheet following up on this one, which I really like this idea. Let me look for another money paper. I really like this idea. Thank you, Katie, for reminding me about these. So I'm going to get the money digital paper and I'm going to grab another color. This is actually a really good segue. We'll do this tracker, this sheet, and then we'll do this. This is fabulous. I like this for all one thing. Okay. Wait, let's call Liam. FaceTime. Hold on. My husband just said he's on his way home surprisingly early. What happened? Let's call him on FaceTime. I'm on live, but I'm calling you from my computer because I'm so excited. What happened?
You got done with the meeting early, so let's go home.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm gonna tell Cooper when you get closer.
All right, don't tell him. I just left.
Okay. I have this habit of telling my dog like way too soon that my husband's home and then he freaks out for like an hour. It's so mean. Okay. Well, we love you. We're budgeting and we're saving.
All right, bro. I'll see you soon.
Honey, don't call me that. He knows I hate when he calls me bro. Okay. Love you. Bye. He jokingly calls me bro and like it triggers me. Like it actually, like, I don't know why it's so annoying to me. Does anyone else's husband do that? Like as a joke? Oh my God, it's so annoying. Okay, I definitely don't like this blue, but I like this breakdown. Let's go here. This was genius. We needed to do this together. I'm so happy. So let me get, what color would look cute? My son calls me that. These freaking kids. I can't. That is so funny. Turquoise. So I can't use my green. You guys know I have a problem with this green. I have a love affair. Oh my God, my husband had some training today. Bruh, that is so funny. When Liam says it to me, I'm like, excuse me? I'm not serious, I'm joking, but it's annoying. Like, I'm your wife. Call me babe, sweetheart, honey bunches of oats. Beautiful. Perfect. Hey, perfect. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Okay. So this is going to be for this. Okay. Let me just go here. I have the account name and then I'm also going to put, hold on. Hey, perfect. Have I told you guys that like when we first met and I would like get dressed to go out, like, and I would like be like, oh, do you like my outfit? And he'd be like, yeah, it's nice. I had to have like multiple talks with him and I'm like, listen, okay, it's not that hard, okay? When I get dressed up and I come to you, do me a favor and just drop dead, please, at how gorgeous I look. It's not that hard. Fall to the floor and pass out. Yeah, that's nice. That's not useful. Do you know what I mean? Get on the floor and gasp for air at how beautiful I look. Once in a while. I'm not even saying it has to happen all the time. I don't get dressed up that often. But when I do, please make it a scene. It's not that hard. I mean, come on. Jesus, like, where's the love? Yes. So he started doing that. He got that. Trust me. And if your husband, don't even fake one, Delilah. Have one. I'm kidding. Knock on wood 1,000,000 times. Knock on wood. But come on. Be excited. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. No, it's not. I love this so much. I want to get in here. I'm a little sidetracked because we're talking about this, but I want to get the budget. Where are those total stickers? In here. So in each category, you guys, I am going to go ahead and get 369. Damn. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. The only single reason that I might not be as happy that Liam's coming home right now is because I want to watch the Karen Reed trial in peace. And he's going to be like, what's that mean? What's happening? Oh, no. I need these smaller. Whatever. I can't circle all of them now because of the image. Who's that? But I love him and I'm happy. The Karen Reed trial. It's on right now and it's so I can't not to sound like this because you guys know there's literally nowhere else I'd rather be than on my iPad mini live with you guys. But you should feel like some sort of honoredness because I have been waiting for this woman to take the stand again because it was so crazy. But I'm on live with you guys and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Nowhere else. I don't really know. I'm scared to talk details on here, unfortunately, just because I don't know what's allowed. So I'll leave it at that. I'm just too scared. Yeah. Okay. So this is my idea. Well, actually, this technically was your idea. What we have here is we have our account. And what I'm actually going to do is let me duplicate this and make it a fake example here so I can really show you guys how this works. I'm going to duplicate it. Okay. So what I'm thinking of, someone spell it out so we can look it up. Oh, spell what out? Like the name of it? So this is an example. We're going to do this as an example. Account name. This is going to be my Schwab account. We're going to put a lot of money in here because I want to manifest. And if I'm doing a fake account, there's going to be a lot of money. The starting amount for today, let's say you buy this tracker or that you do this tracker today. I just dipped out of your love so fast since my employee's wife brought in a French bulldog puppy. Oh, you dipped out of my live. Oh my God, that's amazing. So let's just say my starting amount today is $10,000. Manifesting. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to use this tracker to be able to say, okay, today is 4/30. And I added plus 600. Okay. And now my new total is going to be 10,600. You guys know what I meant here. 10,600. I can come here and I can get a cute check mark or I can, whatever. Check that off when I'm done. So I'm also going to put the date in here, all those kinds of things. So let's just say I now have $10,600, okay? Account name, Schwab. Personal. Okay? My total as of today when I do this is going to be $10,600. I could have done the original 10, but you guys know what I mean. So from here, this is basically a more realistic version of cash stuffing, okay? You're not going to cash stuff $10,000, okay, right? Like that, no one does that. Everyone has place markers, no one does that. But the idea of this is to be able to have a breakdown, and you can say in here, let's just say the first one we're going to do is holiday spending, okay? It's May. So I'm not going to be keeping my holiday spending money in my personal checking account because we're not shopping it. Your kids are going to change their mind 50 times by December. So why buy gifts now? So this tracker, this amount is going to help me keep track of this. This is a more in-depth version of this basically. So I can do a holiday amount. I could do a home amount. I could do a future amount, whatever your categories are. I can have a health emergency amount, or this can just be health. I can do travel, a separate emergency fund. Okay. I can do kid emergency, one for each kid. Let's just say you have your kids' names, Cooper. You could put Pollen, like whatever your kids' names are, okay? If you guys missed that part of the live, then you didn't get that. You can now divide, and it doesn't have to be even. That's going to be up to you guys. You can divide how much of that $10,600 is for each category. And it doesn't have to be even. That's going to be up to you guys. You can divide how much of that $10,600 is for each category. Sorry. Do you guys get what I'm saying here? So that is how you're going to use this account breakdown, okay? Again, when you go and add money, like let's just say you transfer another, we're going to just do another one. Let's just say 5, 2, you transfer another, $1,000. You guys get the point. And now we're at 11,600. You can go in here and add in your new total and add, if it's going to be it can get a little tricky, okay? It can, for sure. But this is the only way, really, unless you have a certain bank. My bank doesn't have the way where you can make envelopes within the account. But you can absolutely sit here and recategorize, and you'll need to do it with a scrap piece of paper and say, okay, I have another $1,000 I'm going to add. I'm going to add 200 to my holiday. I'm going to delete my total on holiday and add 200 to that. I'm going to then subtract out of that 1,000. Now I have $800 left, and then I can come here. So it is a little bit tricky. What I would definitely do is I would have a scrap piece of paper right here, and I would have that while you're divvying this up, okay? And then you can recalculate in total. So this is, again, some people would roll their eyes at this method and be like, that is crazy. For us visual people that want to know what each dollar in there is for, this is really nice. And I honestly can't really wait to do this for myself because I don't have one like this. And I also need to, make sure I have all my money for taxes. That is very important if you have a business of, your own, because they will come and get you. Okay. So you need to make sure that you're saving. So this is an example of what we're going to be doing with the savings. Now, I don't know how many more. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to put these out as pre-decorated just because they're very specific. I think I'm going to put this on YouTube so that you guys can actually do this method yourself for yourself unless you guys really, really want it. I kind of think that there's so many, like with debt, you have the debt, you got to pay it. It's kind of, for savings, we're all really on a different plan. And so I don't know if you guys would want me to put this out. Or you could just take the inspiration from it. But, turn off. I know, I love this too. Put a sticky note at the bottom, write down, add totals. Oh, I like that. A little debt pack with the snowballs would be so cute. A little debt pack with we could do that, Brittany. Like a debt snowball pack. That is really cute. Okay, I've been on live for 2 hours. I'm going to go download this and put this on YouTube. Use code TikTok when you check out. I did have 2 releases today and 2 last night. The money paper, the May scheduling, the big, huge 10-page sticky note bundle, which was so beyond needed. And then we have the ice creams. The ice cream, I have just a feeling you guys are going to eat right up. Did you guys like that? Because it's so good. I do think I'm going to be live again tonight because I just do. Yes, the hobbies folders. Yes, I'll show you my hobbies folder. This is it's a project planner / hobbies, whatever you want to call it. So this is what it looks like. And in here, the code is, I think just today because it's the last day of the month. So I just did like a 1 day. So like needlepoint, I have like all of my needlepointing projects in here. I deleted the white paper. I got to switch that out. And then I have my gardening stuff in here with a picture of my plants, a watering schedule, when I potted it, because then I have to see if I have it on my iPad, Sarah. I might not, but I'll look in a second. So I have the watering schedule with the check marks here. And then I have this is my big tree. And I don't know if I'm going to need to repot this. So that's why I did that. And then I'm going to put in here my photos of my Pachysandra project and what we're doing to remove it from my backyard. So this is look how cute that looks. My table got here the other day. The code is TikTok. Let me just see if I have them. And if not, I'm going to download them really quickly for you because I feel bad you've been asking. Glitter. Yeah, no, hold on 1 second. I'm going to download them for her. I'm going to go here. Continue. I'm going to go here. Wait. Let me go to my shop. Hold on a second. My shop. Glitter. Glitter. Why don't I use these anymore? They're Spiral. I think what happened was I got really sick of Spiral. But now I'm like back and better than ever, so. Okay. So these are the glitter ones. And then the rest are plain. This is them. Is this what you were messaging me about? Keep in mind, you guys, this is a very old release. This was something that I came out with. This was one of the first dashboards I came out with, okay? Dashboards have been around since I started my shop very short after I started. So they've evolved. That's what my old dashboards look like. I'm considering removing them from the shop. This is what some of the newer ones look like. I just want to show you. You're so welcome. Wait. This is what some of the newer ones look like. Okay. I like, obviously everything over time has improved just because I've been creating for years now, with different ideas and everything. So this is what they look like now. But thank you guys so much for watching with me 2 hours today. I had so much fun. I feel so much better. When I started this live, I was anxious. But I think I will be on tonight just because I'm in my iPad zone right now. I'm like obsessed. So use code TikTok. I will see you guys tonight, and I'm maybe going to film a video as well. Bye, guys.